Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Esther. I'm back again today with another recipe for you. Today I'm going to be showing you how I make my family's all-time favorite orange cake. I've used this recipe for years and it always turns out great. In this recipe, we're going to be needing 3 eggs. Bring them to room temperature before you start using them. We're going to be also needing 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1 teaspoon of pure orange extract, half a cup of sugar, 1 cup of butter, bring it to room temperature, 1.5 cups of flour. I'm going to be using cake flour today for my recipe, but you can use all-purpose flour. I just want my cake to be light and fluffy today. It tends to be a little dense if you use all-purpose flour, but all the same, it turns out beautifully. 1 teaspoon of baking powder, half a teaspoon of salt, zest of 3 oranges together with the juice of the 3 oranges. So to start off, I'm going to be zesting my oranges and then also juicing them. And then in a separate bowl, I'm going to be sifting my flour together with baking powder and salt. And then in a separate bowl, I'm going to be creaming sugar with the butter and then whisking together with the eggs. So now I'm just going to be zesting my oranges. Make sure that you zest them without, taking out the white part. The smell of the orange is just so fragrant. So this is the look that you want without, taking out the white flesh. If I continue going, I'm going to end up on the white flesh. So I'm going to continue the same process for all the remaining oranges. So I'm done zesting my 3 oranges and it yielded about 2 tablespoons of the orange zest. Now I'm going to cut my oranges into half and squeeze them in here into the bowl. So I managed to yield about a cup and maybe a cup and a quarter of the juice. So we're going to set this aside and then cream our butter with our sugar. And I've already added the vanilla extract together with. You can use a wooden spoon to do the creaming, but I just love using this spatula. See, it's already getting creamy. Our butter was at room temperature, so that helps a lot. So we're ready to add our eggs, but before we add them, we have to first whisk them along. This helps to create air pockets and will even make our cake even fluffier. It's all good, nicely incorporated. And then I'm going to be adding my orange mixture. I'll put that aside. Sifting my flour. My half a teaspoon of salt, eyeballing. And my teaspoon of baking powder. You just sift them in the bowl. So I'm just going to form a well in the center and then add my wet ingredients. Okay. So we're just going to grease our baking tray with some butter. Make sure you spread it nicely all over so that it doesn't stick. And then put in our mixture. And if your oranges are too big and they yield a lot of liquid, you can actually take out some of that liquid so that you end up with just a cup and a third of it. But if you want to use all the orange, then you can just add a third cup of flour
and another teaspoon of baking powder
so that it's not too liquidy. And then we're going to put it in our preheated oven. So we're going to bake for 50 minutes to an hour until it's golden. So whilst my cake is baking, I'm going to be making an orange glaze. So I'm just going to be melting some butter here, 3 tablespoons of butter. And then I'm also going to be adding 3 tablespoons of brown sugar. Wait until it's all melted. If you have demerara sugar, that's even better. Mine is just brown organic sugar that I have. Mix it together until the sugar is well dissolved. I'm just going to be adding a pinch of salt. It kind of just balances. The sugar is fully dissolved and it's now become a syrup. You can see. Now I'm going to be adding zest of half an orange together with the squeeze of that orange. A third cup of cream. So you can tell that it's becoming the consistency that we want because it's nice and bubbly. If I take out this spoon, it's just going to overflow. So leaving this spoon is good if you're not going to be stirring all the time. Otherwise, just continue stirring and remove it from the stove and it will continue to, you know, become syrupy. And it's best to pour it over our cake whilst it's still warm. Now our syrup is ready. We're just going to turn off the stove. So it's been an hour. We're going to check on our cake. The toothpick is coming out clean. I'm just going to close it and put it on broil for 30 seconds. So it's browned really nicely. So I'm just going to take it out from the oven. So orange glaze have, you know, thickened up whilst it was sitting, and our cake is in there. So I'm just going to be pouring the glaze over the cake. So our cake has cooled off. Look at that. I'm just going to be serving it here. A little bit of whipped cream. And your orange cake is ready. Enjoy. Bon appetit. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let me know in the comment section below when you've made this cake, how it turned out for you. Love you, family. Bye.